What's up, everybody? Here to talk about the much anticipated Nintendo Direct that was shown off today, and what I thought about it, and kind of what I think about Nintendo as a whole right now. They started this off with Star Fox. I kind of came in late, so I had to rewatch some stuff, so I might be a little muddied. I'm just talking about stuff I saw and kind of stood out to me. And Star Fox was shown again. There was some classic mode I think they're going to have on that, where you're going to be able to have strip it down to what it looked like on the Super Nintendo. That game has continued to not really impress me because Platinum is helping develop that. And when I think of Platinum games, I think of stuff flying everywhere and shooting this or whatever. And I'm thinking, man, if this is Platinum developed Star Fox game, stuff needs to explode and more particles need to be going everywhere and tons of more things need to be happening on screen, and I just haven't seen that, and it just looks like the same Star Fox game we've already played. And it still remains to be seen. They pushed it back. They said this game is not at the level we want it to, and they pushed it back. I respect that. So we'll see. I'm not going to judge it too early, but from what I've seen, hasn't got me to say, hey, I'll play that. I don't know. Just so far, it hasn't. We got they showed more Bravely Second, which I wasn't into Bravely the first one, but I think this is cool for our old school RPG fans. I've been hearing some stuff about this one being kind of different, the way they've set some stuff up. Some of the stuff they liked and people liked in the first one aren't really going to be there apparently. And again, I'm not a pro on this, so I can't talk too much about that. But I think it looks cool. It looks and there's a limited edition stuff with it, so kind of neat. They showed, and this was kind of rumored before, but a new Paper Mario called Paper Mario Color Splash. And here's the thing, I have played every Paper Mario game. I love Paper Mario. And Paper Mario Sticker Star I even liked. I had to fight and grit my teeth over the sticker aspect of it, getting those stickers and using them. I didn't really like that at first. And I gritted my teeth and went through it and really enjoyed it. I think I had an enjoyable experience. But when I finished, I looked, who did I look at? I looked at Iwata at the time. I said, hey, this was fun, but don't you ever have a battle system like this again. This is fun as a one and done kind of thing. Please go back to the kind of classic Paper Mario and kind of formulate that kind of stuff. Do some stuff with that. And man, what they showed today looked great. I mean, it kind of looked cool or whatever. It's another Paper Mario for Wii U. It just felt like it was shoehorned in even. They didn't really give it a lot of I don't even know, presentation maybe. And then that battle system, they're like, yeah, you'll get cards and paint and throw the cards back. And it's just like, man, you're collecting cards and stuff, stickers, cards. And I just totally went to not really interested. So kind of a bummer. I was really, when it was rumored, I was like, hey, Paper Mario for Wii U, I'm in. But that will remain to be seen. So some more Fire Emblem DLC stuff. I have some friends that really enjoy that game. I think that's pretty cool. That's a cool thing Nintendo's doing right now. I think a lot of people are enjoying that. But they announced some more stuff for that. Okay. Hyrule Warriors got a season pass and all that stuff, which is weird for Nintendo. We'll see if that's worth the value for that. I don't know the pricing and stuff, but they did great with Smash Brothers, so I'm just going to hold them to that same standard. All the fighters they gave for that, I thought that was well priced, fair priced, and I think we'll do season pass upright, but kind of spooky. Nintendo getting it all in season pass. DLC, it was kind of spooky, but they did good, so I'm going to trust them. Yeah, so that's coming to 3DS. We've known about that. But here's the kicker. Here is almost the reason I did the video in the first place. One more thing before that. The Super Nintendo Virtual Console stuff. Cool. But here's the thing. It's like pixel for pixel and stuff that they're doing, emulation. Here's the thing, though. With the Virtual Console for the Wii, for the 3DS, for the Wii U, they've put out these cool games. They'll put out 8 of them, and then it's it. They'll come back maybe 8 months later with one game, and then that's it. They're terrible at releasing these things. I don't know what's going on over there. So when I saw this today, like, Super Nintendo titles are coming to 3DS, and I said, I couldn't even let myself become excited about this because I was like, there's going to be these initial 10, and then it's dead. You're getting 10 games, just know that, and there's nothing else coming to the 3DS for the Virtual Console. That's how it's going to be. They've done it 3 times already. That's how it's going to be, guys. So please get ready. Please understand that is what is going to happen with the Virtual Console. Just get ready for it. But here's the big kicker. Back on that. Here's the big reason I made the video. Back in, I think it was E3, they showed this for the first time. Metroid Prime Federation was a game that, and I'm gonna be careful here because I don't want to seem like, a sense of entitlement or a sense of like, destroy Nintendo for this. I can't believe this. Here's the thing. All of these fans, me included, have been waiting for a new Metroid title all this time. We're waiting here patiently. Finally, Nintendo, boom, Metroid is coming. Oh, shoot, is this going to be like a side-scroller thing? I'll be fine with that. Is this going to be a new Metroid Prime? I'm down with that, personally. I was down for anything Metroid. Give me a side-scroller, give me whatever. Go for it. What we get is what looks to be little tykes with no Samus in sight, but with the Metroid name that they've tacked on. And with this blast ball thing that is part of it as a mini game. And it looks like some other studio grabbed the Metroid franchise and did something with it. I guess you could say this did not go over well. I guess it's an understatement. The likes versus dislikes on YouTube for the trailer was like 90% dislikes, 10% likes, or something like that. And it was just overwhelmingly not positive. To the point where it was so bad that when I was talking to people at work about this, other friends and stuff, I said, this game, when you see it next, will absolutely, because of the just waterfall of disapproval, will be completely reworked to be a different type of game, or it will be canceled. And man, oh man, Nintendo shocked me yet again, and their goofy things they do. I love Nintendo, but you gotta admit, they do some stupid stuff. And this one just shocked me. They had a guy come out and basically tell you, to sum it up, you said you didn't like this, or they said they were like, here's to clear up some confusion on Metroid Federation forces. In simplest terms, the guy looked at the camera. He had even trouble looking at the camera at times, and I understand why. It looked like he had trouble looking at the camera. Saying, in the simplest terms, you said you didn't like Metroid Prime Federation. Here's why you're wrong. And it was the biggest slap in the face to overwhelmingly fans saying we don't like this game. If they would have even called it, if they didn't use the Metroid title, I think things would have been fine. I think people would have said, interesting thing. It looks pretty interesting. But because you left people that were wanting a legit Samus Aran running around side-scroller or first-person, do something crazy, no matter what, because you didn't do that and you took the Metroid name and threw it on this thing, that's where the anger's coming from. You don't have to buy the game. That's the thing, and I want to make it seem like, I don't want to seem like a frenzied like fanboy about this. But at the same time, when you're getting this much people saying, hey, this is not what we want, this is not good, and you come back with the same thing and say, hey, here's why you should like it, well, the ball's on Nintendo for doing that. And I thought that was the funniest thing during the keynote, because it's just like, wow, okay. And at this point, too, with that, and then they announced a new Kirby game, which looked like another Kirby game to me. Some people I did see that was kind of excited about that, but everything kind of feels like shoehorned in, and almost like my one friend called it the Wii U at this point is a crowdsourcing kind of profit for the NX. They're crowdsourcing the NX from this. I thought that was perfectly what I think of Nintendo right now. And you know what's end of the life for the Wii U, the 3DS, whatever's going to be the NX handheld or whatever. No one knows what's going on. At this point, that's what it is. And I'm partially okay with it, but I'm partially not in that this Metroid Federation thing. They slapped you. It's a slap in the face, I feel, to fans that kind of said, we don't like this. Okay, well, here's what you do. I don't know. So that's kind of my thoughts. Another funny thing about that Federation Force is here's another reason where I was like, oh, this is why it couldn't be canceled. It's been in development since 2009. They moved over from the DS to the 3DS, they said, and it's like, oh, this has been a money pit. They got to get profit from this somehow. So I feel bad in that regard, but I don't feel bad in that you've just kind of farted in our faces out of response. So the new trailer that's up had like a tons of dislikes, and I think my friend just looked. He could be wrong. The dislikes got removed or something, the likes and dislikes. So good on you, Nintendo. And the way I think about Nintendo right now is we're on the verge of the NX. We'll see what they do with that. But at this point, kind of a fart of a direct. I didn't really like a lot, and it feels like they're kind of pushing stuff out to get money for the NX. So got my thoughts. Maybe not optimistic, but I am optimistic about the NX. We'll see what they do with that. So thank you guys for watching. It's my thoughts on Nintendo. Talk to you later. Dweebo out.